Hey guys, it's me here. Today we got a battle against my friend Solar Kneecaps, so let's get to it. I lead off with my Hippopotas. He leads off with his fucking Regirock. He curses up because it's a cursed superpower set, so he doesn't lose any stats except speed, which is really cool. I like that. I just yawn here because I know he's probably just gonna set up something and he's not gonna attack first turn. So he pulls Regirock back and goes into Honchkrow, and I'm like, okay, I can't do anything to this. So I just Stealth Rock on the switch there, and I had no idea what the hell his ability thing was. So I was like, fuck, what the hell does this thing do? So this is a cool Hippopotas. It has Attract, Yawn, Toxic, and Stealth Rock. No attack moves. And so I just went with the safe Attract because I knew it was a guy and I'm a girl, so that just plays out well. Okay. So after turn effects and such, and I know I'm like, fuck, okay, I can't do this. So I go into Prickly here, thinking he can't do anything. He's a dark type. Then I realize, shit, he's also a flying type. So I'm like, okay, let's see. I'm not gonna switch out Prickly because Prickly's too badass. So he goes Swagger. I'm like, okay, that misses. I'm a special attacking one anyway. I think he knows that. So I just go with the Destiny Bond in case he like tried to pull a fast one on me. But he doesn't. He just goes for the safe, nice Swagger. So I switch into Armaldo. Physical Armaldo. I run custom movesets on all my guys. So, he goes Swagger here again, which really helps me because I've got Crush Claw, Rapid Spin, Ancient Power, and Low Kick. And I'm thinking, okay, Ancient Power can't really do as much as Crush Claw could in this situation. So I'm like, he goes Dark Pulse, and after an Ice Claw, that's going to do a lot. But I know Armaldo's too beastly to die. So I'm just like, okay, confused. I'm like, fuck confusion, fuck you, get Crush Clawed, bad kid. So I just kicked the shit out of him with Crush Claw and kill him. And now, I know Armaldo's gonna be too beastly, too legit to quit. So I'm just gonna keep him in. He gets the lefties because he's just a tank of epic win. And so he switches back into Regirock, and I'm like, okay. I faced this thing before because this is a rematch. And I know a low kick doesn't do that much, but I think a +2 is gonna do something. And so he goes Curse. And I'm like, okay, fuck this. Get low kicked, no confusion. And I'm like, okay, come on, KO, KO. And it's like, no, not gonna KO. And so I'm like, shit, I gotta switch out here because I'm not gonna die from superpower. And I completely forget about the speed drop that he's got. So I probably could have KO'd if I stayed in, but I was like, speed drop? Oh, I forgot about that. So I switched back into Prickly, hoping to just like juke out the superpower. And that just doesn't work for me. Sorry. And that means Prickly's gonna go down. So, Prickly didn't do much, but he's got a pretty sweet moveset. I'll show you guys in one of my later battles when I can get one. Because he's pretty godlike once he gets set up and shit. Can't really be stopped. So I'm going to Godwell, because Godwell's just too scary for anything. He switches out, probably gonna go into the Porygon Z. Because Godwell's not that good defenses, and this thing has like uber special attack. And I just Whirlpool. This is a really awesome Godwell. It's got Whirlpool, Aqua Ring, Citrus Berry, Tickle, and Explosion. Whirlpool him, trap him so he can't switch into Ghost type, Tickle, and then Explode. Easy, steezy, lemon peasy. So he goes Tri Attack. I'm like, shit. I know Godwell might not take this, and I'm like, Godwell, you're too badass to die, right? And he's like, yep. And he survives like 2 HP. And I get a Citrus Berry, which just makes me pretend like I can do something, but this guy really can't. So I'm like, fuck you! And self-destruct. And I take out the Porygon Z, because he can't do jack. And yeah, so it's double down right now. And so I'm going to switch into... try to think. I don't know. Yeah, I go back to Armaldo, because I know Armaldo can do a decent chunk on anything, except this guy. I'm like, ball sacks. I can't do anything to this guy. So, what I do now, he goes Shadow Snake, and I'm like, that's not going to kill me, bad kid. And so I go for the Ancient Power, hoping for some lead hacks. And I don't get them. So I'm like, shit. So I know Armaldo's gonna have to go down. And I know the Sucker Punch is coming, but I'm just like, you know what? Whatever, Armaldo, just die. I don't need you. So Armaldo goes down. Maybe I was hoping kind of to survive it, maybe, but yeah, it's obviously not gonna fly. So I switch into Sharpedo. Oh no, actually I switched to Mustachio here. And yeah, switching to Mustachio, and he puts me to sleep. And this is a sleep dream meter set, so it kind of poops on my chest. So I'm like, okay, I gotta switch out because I'm not gonna get my asshole eaten here. Well, maybe I didn't. Maybe I just tried to. Oh yeah, I did switch. Okay, so I switched back into Steezy, knowing that Steezy's pretty much useless at this point. So he goes into Regirock, and I'm like, okay, whatever, just die, Steezy. He goes Rock Throw, and I'm like, nah, it's not gonna live. And it lives with 12. And I'm like, awesome. So I get the Toxic on this thing. So I'm like, okay, sitting pretty high here, sitting on the gold throne, pretty much. Looking good, feeling good, running circles around you. Next time, try salad, fat cakes. And since this guy's got no attack moves, I'm just like, whatever, Steezy, come back here for Death Flutter later. So I go back into Mustachio, knowing that he can't really do anything except superpower me. And I know Mustachio's not really that gonna help me here. So I'm just like, Mustachio, you're gonna have to die from superpower and just make him get the drops and shit. So instead of cursing, he just goes straight for the superpower just to be a cock wrangler, and that's gonna take out Mustachio because Mustachio is not a god. Oh wait, actually Mustachio survives. Shit. So Mustachio survives, but it doesn't get the wake up or anything. And this is a pretty cool one, it's a special attacking one. It's got like that gravitate move where you levitate and shit. Yeah. Anyway. So the Mustachio is gonna die next turn, giving him the -2 attack. Alright. Here, I'll let the video catch up. So there goes Mustachio. He probably should have just went for the rock throw so he didn't get the stat fucks, but I mean, better for me, better for me. Okay, so he gets hurt by the poison, which is really taking a toll. I just go into Kasame. I get the agility because this is an agility guy. I know one superpower isn't going to kill because I actually put some defense into this guy, special defense and defense. So I know it's not going to kill. And I'm like, okay, here. Now, I'm just gonna... I was gonna attack, and then I realized, shit, I forgot I had rough skin on this guy. So, yeah. He's got lefties, because he's gonna stay in for a while. He's got Payback, Crunch, Waterfall, and fucking Agility. I did not mean to give him Payback. I wanted to give him Refresh, because that's a really cool move to have. And so anyway, he goes Shadow Sneak. And I survive, and I'm like, yeah, he didn't do much, bud. And so I just go with the Waterfall, because I know it's going to hurt anything if you try to switch or something. And it KOs. And anyway, yeah, so Kizame's out here looking good. Kisame, however you want to pronounce the name. I like Kizame, but I suppose it's pronounced Kisame. Anyway, looking pretty good here. And I'm like Cloister, I'm like Bullsex. This thing's going to kill me with the Ice Shard, isn't it? And so he goes Protect, scouting if I have Aqua Jet. And I don't have Aqua Jet. I go Payback because it'll do more than Crunch. Because if I somehow survive the Ice Shard, it will do more than Crunch. Because that'll be 100 damage instead of 80. And so he's just gonna get some lefties and shit up here. And so he's just gonna kill me with the Ice Shard. I'm like, shit. And so yeah, there goes Kisame to the Ice Shard. I move the camera around, just seeing what's going on. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, it's all up to you, Steezy. 12 HP, you can just definitely sweep this entire team, especially with no attack moves or protect. You can do this. And he just finishes me off with the old Ice Shard, and that's a good game. Rate, comment, like, subscribe, do what you want. I'll have a link to Solar in the description, but yeah. So everyone have a good day.